Very aggressive coming from the second level, getting into the backfield and really disrupting what an offense is trying to do. He has to have a huge game to really solidify this Kerman defense against an explosive offense tonight.
All right, time now for the academic athlete of the game, sponsored by Donald P. Dick Heating, Air, and Solar. 54 years of Mr. Cool, and let's meet him right now.
While I'm studying in college, I want to study kinesiology, still stay around sports, sports medicine, and I love sports. So as long as I can stay around athletes and help them with their body, that's really where my heart's at.
All right, what is the most important part of balancing academics and athletics?
The most important part is strictly focusing on school. I'm really disciplined, and when I get home, always finishing my homework first before I do anything, even if that's going into your teacher's class during lunch, time away from the distractions at school, and really just getting to know your teachers and then helping you out in the classroom. That's really strictly important in my life. So.
That's a parent's dream, a student who makes sure he takes care of homework and everything first thing when he gets home. And maybe that's why he's going to UCLA or Stanford.
That's right. A lot of commitment from that young man.
Okay, fans are filing in. We're expecting a packed house for tonight's game, the championship game, Madera against Kerman. We're coming back to kick it off and get this one going. So stay with us. You're watching Schwab Tires Friday Night Rivals as Kerman comes into the joint. Look at him. Quite a send-off. Kickoff weather sponsored by Lee's Air Plumbing, Heating, and Roofing, your local and trusted comfort experts. 47 degrees at kickoff, and I don't think it's going to warm up.
Nah.
Although there's going to be some pretty hot action on the football field. Down there to cover it on the sidelines is Kevin Miller. Kevin?
Hey, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you had a great day of fun, food, and fellowship. Cranberries, mashed potatoes and gravy, maybe even some pumpkin pie. As for the Madera team, they did not partake in preparation for today. According to Coach KP, and I quote, "You guys, you'll never remember the Thanksgiving when you had no turkey, but you'll always remember the Valley Championship ring forever. And we want you to remember this, the last one of season 14. This is Friday night. Let's go! Championship edition part 2. Let's go, Coyotes! Woo! It's going to be a good round camp.
Kevin Miller just getting warmed up.
Just getting started.
Tonight's first quarter sponsored by BD&J Injury Lawyers. Make the right call.
Not a lot of empty seats tonight in Memorial Stadium.
Kickoff is sponsored by Fresno First Bank. FFB is your football fanatical bank. Kickoff is taken by Jeremiah Gastelum. Returns it out to the 31-yard line.
Little matchup of styles tonight. Kerman, they want to be deliberate. They want to control the tempo. Madera, we've seen them. They go full speed when they're on offense. They take deep shots. They're trying to put up as many points as possible in as little time as possible. So we'll see who wins that style matchup tonight.
The quarterback, Adrian Torres, has passed for more than 3,200 yards. Something's getting shoved off the field for pants too high.
Must be.
Pant legs too
Must
high.
be.
By the way, Torres, 32-26, 71.5% completion rate, 29 touchdown passes, and 7 interceptions. That's number 10.
Very efficient operating this offense. 71% completion percentage is a very high number in high school football.
He will hand it off on first down, and not much there. Nice stop on that play by number 26. Jose Madrigales. We discovered him the last time that we did one of these games.
That's right. If we look to our keys to the game, brought to you by the Fresno Suit Outlet, home of the 3-suit deal. For Kerman, anybody, anytime, anywhere to steal it from Pat Hill. They've been on the road. This is their 3rd week in a row. Spread the love. They have a lot of weapons. Got to get the ball to all of them. Ariane knows best. Let Ariano run the show. The best recipe for success for the Coyotes.
Torres passing to the far side is complete. Hauling it in is Nicholas Mendoza near midfield.
Nice toss all the way across the formation from the far hash to the far sideline. That is a long pass, especially for a high school quarterback. Nice toss by Torres, delivered right on time, just past the sticks. Nice job picking up a couple of extra yards.
First and 10 is sponsored by Serrano's Furniture.
After that reception.
Fake to the left. The pass comes to the near side. Javier Montalvo with the reception. Nice move. Gets inside the 40, all the way down to the 35-yard line. So Kerman moving, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer on the defense.
Our referee tonight is Joe Saldivar. Umpires Jason De Leon. Linesman's Dwayne Patrick. The line judge, James Rodriguez. The back judge, Aaron Weens. The side judge, Chuck Calvert. The field judge, Jordan Stallworth.
Like that look from Kerman. They send a guy in motion across the formation. They run RPO. So Torres reads it. Nobody expands with that motion guy. He gets it out to him quickly with some blockers in front. A nice first down. Added on by
Velez tries the right side. Gets down to about the 16-yard line. So they've driven into the Toyota red zone.
Josue again, just in the middle of that defense. Anytime you're running between the tackles against Madera, Josue Madrigales is going to be a problem for you. 2 tackles on 2 runs tonight so far. Nice job tracking that football inside out, making a nice tackle in space.
Torres looks to the far side. Now he's going to run. Slides at about the original line of scrimmage. Tonight's closed captioning is sponsored by Sante Health, Sante Physicians, the best doctors, the best choice.
Trying to work quick game on second and short just to set up a little easier third down. Nobody open. Nice job in zone coverage that time from Madera defensively. Torres just tries to pick up a few, slides down, set up this 3rd and 5 for the Lions.
Velez the handoff, cuts it back, pushes the pile down near the 11-yard line. And they may have a decision to make here. It's going to be 4th down. 4th and about a yard.
Yeah, it is a decision, but there's really no decision for Damon Jenkins. You're on the road. You're the underdog. You've been on the road for 3 weeks in a row. You are a physical offensive front. This is 4th and 1 for sure. Go for it for the Kerman Lions.
Justin Molina and Julian Velez are in the backfield. It'll be Velez. 1st down, inside the 5, thrown down at about the 2. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Lions.
Fantastic execution by that Kerman Lion front. Use Justin Molina as a lead blocker. Give it to Velez, their leading rusher on the season. Just 5'5", about 155 pounds, but very low to the ground. Very difficult to bring down. Does a nice job of keeping his legs balanced and bouncing off of tackles that time. A nice little crease right in the B gap that he hits quickly. Keeps his Kerman Lion offense on the football field.
Torres passes, and it's complete for the touchdown. Jacob Molina on the receiving end, and the Kerman Lions strike first.
Kerman Lions are locked in, Ralph. They are locked into the game plan. That was fantastic execution from Adrian Torres. This Kerman Lion offense was in complete control on that drive. Mix of pass and run. A big 4th down conversion with a physical run from their lead back, and then just quick game right into the end zone. That was a statement first drive from Kerman. Yep, we're on the road. Yep, we're the underdog. But guess what? We are coming from the opening kickoff, and we are not going to slow down until we walk out of here with the section title.
Eddie Hernandez with the extra point. He's now 60 of 63. Here's another look.
Too easy in the red zone. There's no space. 3 yards. A completion for 3 yards is a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened. Kerman takes the lead. 7-0 to get this Division III championship started.
Welcome back, everybody. An impressive opening drive for the Kerman Lions. Touchdown pass for the 7-0 lead. And the Coyotes are about to get the ball for the first time. Back deep for the kick, Jonathan Contreras-Garza and Larry Flores. Hernandez to kick it off. And the kickoff is sponsored by Fresno First Bank. FFB is your football fanatical bank. This is Flores on the return, midfield, down the sideline, 30. He could go inside the 10, 5, touchdown. No flags. Wow. How's that? He gets introduced and wham.
Welcome to Madera. Larry Flores receives that kick, gets a crease, and turns the Jets on, and nobody able to catch number 5, gets to the sideline and outruns everybody to the end zone. That is how you answer a big-time first drive from the underdog coming into your house. Just take it back on the opening kickoff.
Who figured Joel Ariano would be kicking an extra point before taking a snap?
That's right.
But the kick is up and through, and bam, just like that, it's a 7-7 game.
They dropped 50 on Kennedy last week. Joel Ariano had accounted for 8 touchdowns. Doesn't even get to touch the ball this time because Larry Flores, nice job just letting blocks set up, breaks one, and then gets to the sideline, outruns everybody. The sophomore getting a little help from his buddy too. Kenji Tiscarino helping out, but that is how you answer. We know this Madera Coyote is big play. They have weapons all over the place. Joel Ariano distributes it to everybody. But they have weapons in the kick return game as well. Larry Flores, just a sophomore, with a huge play. The first time Madera touches the ball tonight. Takes
89 yards on the return.
Yeah, Kenji Tiscarino, give him a little love too for making that block right at the end of that one, help making sure that Larry Flores got it to the end zone. Love to see that kind of effort on special teams.
Kickoff is sponsored by Fresno First Bank. FFB is your football fanatical bank. And here we go back in the other direction. And I'm not kidding. At midfield, this is Montalvo. And mad at himself for not taking the distance.
Yeah, lucky Tiscarino, the wide receiver, is the kicker, who's really athletic as well. Because if that was a normal kicker, he is not getting caught. But a nice little fake reverse and just well blocked. Well blocked up front from Kerman. Montalvo got to the sideline, tried to cut back. Nice job by Tiscarino bringing him down, but Kerman starting off this second possession in Madera territory.
At the 36 of the Coyotes. Handoff goes to Velez, and he's still running inside the 25-yard line. Boy, there was some contact just past the line of scrimmage, but he managed to keep his feet.
He's tough, and looks like
he's got a flag.
On the offense, number 64.
Velez is kind of hobbling off the football field. That would be a huge loss for this Kerman line offense.
On the offense, number 64, 10-yard penalty, remains first down.
So they start from the 46 instead of the 36. Torres with the screen to the near side. This is Nicholas Graywall. Breaks a tackle. Inside the 30, 25, down close to the 20-yard line, and shoved out of bounds there. That's going to be a first down, sponsored by Serrano's Furniture. And it looks like they may be inside. They are inside the Toyota red zone.
Really nice play on first down. 1st and 20, long down and distance. You set up the screen. Madera in cover 2. Graywall takes that one, forces a missed tackle, gets to the sideline. He's a long strider, 6'2", so he's able to open up that stride, hit the sideline, pick up a big chunk for another Kerman Lion first down. Nice play design, very well executed on that 1st and 20 snap.
Just inside the 20. Torres with a pass, incomplete. That was intended for Christian Reyes. Let's go downstairs to Kevin Miller for a sideline report. Kevin.
Well, special teams is certainly making it happen out there on the field, and what also is special is the way Madera High School gives back to its community. I'm here with Gabriella, senior leadership student here at Madera High, and you had something recently called Trunk or Treat. Share with us a little bit.
Yeah, so we had our annual Trunk or Treat. We've been doing this for a while. It's kind of an event that we do for the community and for the foster youth, especially elementary kids. They come and we have a bunch of different activities and games for them to participate in, and it's just a really good opportunity to connect with our community.
Beautiful. And then upcoming for the winter, you have something very special coming up.
Yeah, so very similarly, we do our Coyote Tree Lane, which is basically the same thing, except we do a Christmas theme, and we have Santa there for the kids to take pictures, and it's just something for them to look forward to during the winter season.
Indeed, making a difference in our community. That's Madera High School. Their school spirit, their community outreach is par excellence, and we appreciate you. The Yotes here too. Let's go. Ralph Cam, back to you.
All right, thank you, Kevin. Third down now for Kerman. Just inside the 20 of Madera in a 7-7 game.
You do have Graywall lined up on Torres with the big height advantage.
Torres looking to the left side, has a man complete inside the 10, down at about the 7-yard line. That's Graywall again.
And Graywall at 6'2", lined up across from Larry Flores, who just took one to the house. It's just a size advantage. When you're down here in the red zone, you have a big body receiver like Graywall. He can just run and turn around. If that ball is thrown on time, it's really difficult for a smaller defender to defend. Really nice approach and execution that time from Kerman on 3rd and 10.
Now it's 1st and goal from the 8. Velez is back in the game. It was a fake handoff to him, and into the end zone goes Jorge Antunez. Wow, you think we're going to have some points tonight?
Man, you know you're in for a track meet when Madera plays. We've seen it the last couple of seasons a couple times. This kind of an old school wing tee buck sweep action. They're pulling 2 offensive linemen from the strong side. They fake the inside zone to Velez. They hand it back across to Jeremiah Gastelum, working his way behind those 2 big lead blockers and gets into the end zone for the second time tonight for the Kerman Lions. Actually, that's 16, not 15, Jorge Antunez. Man, this is old school football right here. Pulling some big bodies, a little misdirection with the football. Get one of your running backs in behind some big lead blockers. Here you go, that little fake going one way, come back across the other way, buck sweep type action. I love to see it, a little counter buck sweep action from the Kerman Lions. They have looked extremely impressive on their 2 offensive possessions, Ralph. They give up the kick return touchdown, but no harm, no foul. Let's just line up and keep doing what we do. They execute again and get the ball into the end zone for the second time tonight. Whew! Just barely had time to take a breath. It was 14-7.
We've had 3 touchdowns scored, and Madera hasn't snapped the ball yet on an offensive play.
Not one offensive snap, and we'll see what Damon Jenkins decides to do. Learned under John Baxter over at Fresno State during his time there as a player. D kicking deep to Larry Flores again. Squib kick. They do need to figure out an answer because
Flores took the last one back 89 yards for a touchdown.
Barely touched too. Barely touched on his way to the end zone.
Yep, try another approach. The pop-up taken just inside the 30-yard line by Jaden Martinez.
Here we go. Joel Ariano finally getting a chance to take the football field, not kicking an extra point, lining up at quarterback. But we know from seeing these guys earlier against the Sanger Apaches, Blake Burton, very physical running back. Joel Ariano, he has a lot of weapons. Kenji Tiscarino, Jaden Martinez, Emmanuel Solis, Isaac Lopez, a lot of guys that he can distribute the football to, and he is not afraid to get rid of it and take shots down the football field.
Burton with 1,149 rushing yards gets the first down carry. He also has 21 touchdowns this season. Averages 5 yards a carry.
A lot of RPO, a lot of quick game, a lot of letting Joel Arellano make a decision post-snap of where to go with the football. He can either hand it or keep it himself, or he can throw the quick game, and he's really accurate when he makes that decision.
2nd and 9. Quarterback Arellano on the keeper. Nice open field tackle there that saved the big game by Seth Myers.
Yeah, that's one of those RPOs that he decides to keep. Unsure if he really wanted to go with that. We're going to try to find someone to get rid of it, but a nice open field tackle that time to set up this 3rd and 5.
Tonight's injury report is sponsored by Accelerated Urgent Care. Feel better, faster. 3rd and about 5. Arellano with a pass, and it's picked off and going back the other way inside the 20, and then tackled from behind. There's another touchdown-saving tackle. The man who intercepted, Jesse Lozano.
Wow, that's a freebie.
Wow.
As DBs, we always talked about tips and overthrows are a DB's best friend. This one from Arellano, just an overthrow. Not sure exactly who he's trying to go to, Tiscarino or Martinez. A lot of space for either one of those receivers just to turn around and pick up the first down, but an overthrow from Arellano and back the other way. Nice hustle by Tiscarino to save a touchdown.
He did.
Kerman right back in the Toyota red zone, looking to take a 14-point lead.
Torres throws, end zone, touchdown. Well, that was quick. Nicholas Mendoza on the receiving end of the dart thrown by Torres.
It was a dart. It had to be a dart again. RPO. You see Torres hold this ball. He's reading that defense. As soon as he sees that second-level defender come up to play the run, he pulls that ball out of Velez's belly and throws a strike for the 3rd score in this first quarter from the Kerman Lion offense.
And Mendoza had to reach back a little bit to make that catch, but wow. Another look.
Yeah, it was Torres. As soon as he notices that, you're right, just a touch behind it, but it's so tough to pull that ball out. I mean, he might hand that ball off. He might keep it himself. Instead, he decides to throw it, puts it right on the bunny. Nice job by Nicholas Mendoza, reaching back a little bit across his body, securing that football and getting into the end zone. This is what you want to do as a road team. You want to come in and try and impose your will early in this football game. Kerman, they've been efficient. They have not made mistakes. One holding call that they were able to make up on the next play from Grewal, picking up a nice chunk on the quick game. They are focused. They're prepared. They are ready for this Division III section championship, and taking advantage of a mistake from Arellano on that 3rd down throw.
We haven't played 6 minutes in the first quarter. We got 4 touchdowns scored. All right, the kickoff is sponsored by Fresno First Bank. FFB is your football fanatical bank. Yeah, we may have seen the last of the long kick returns.
Yeah, I'm not kicking it to those guys again. If I can set you up on the 35-yard line, I'm perfectly happy with that. Make your offense move it down the football field against my defense.
Yeah, Larry Flores, a sophomore, with that 89-yard kickoff return for touchdown, but that's the only touchdown for the Coyotes now. And that was just the 5th interception of the year thrown by Arellano.
Yeah, really efficient. Just, like I said, just an overthrow. Not sure if he thought one of those 2 receivers were going to continue down the football field. Just threw it off his back foot a bit. Just a little uncharacteristic mistake from the senior quarterback.
This is Burton out across the 40. Here's our weekly financial wellness tip, sponsored by Premier Valley Bank, enriching lives one customer, employee, and community at a time.
Kevin Miller here with your Premier Valley Bank student financial tip. Plan for big expenses. Whether it's a down payment on a house or a new car, plan ahead for big expenses by saving up and making informed decisions about financing options. This is brought to you by Premier Valley Bank, a division of HTLF Bank, a local bank you can depend on. HTLF Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Ralph Cam, back to you.
Thank you, Kevin. They won't kick the ball to Flores, so the Coyotes say we're going to get the ball to him one way or another. Ariano, boy, sits back there, had plenty of time, and that one just dropped.
Jade Martinez, that big 6'4" sophomore, we saw catch a deep ball against the Sanger Apaches a few weeks ago. Just took his eyes off it right before securing that one. Nice throw by Ariano. The Ariano's not shaking. Throws that pick, comes back out, slinging it. Uh-oh.
This is Burton, breaks into the secondary. I don't think they're going to catch him inside the 10. Now he's knocked down inside the 5-yard line. Oh, I thought if he just kept going, he would have won a race maybe to the cone there.
Didn't trust his speed, Ralph. Didn't trust his speed, but well blocked up front from the Madera Coyotes. You see Jade Martinez, who just had that drop, working to the second level, getting a block for Burton. Burton is so good at being patient, finding a crease and then exploding when he gets a little bit of a crease and getting vertical, using that speed. I'm with you. I think if he just tries to outrun that defender, he gets to that front pylon, and it's 21-13 Madera, but Madera set up inside the 5-yard line. Nice outside zone. Good job by Ariano holding that one, giving it to Burton, and then fantastic blocks to give him a crease.
You see Damon Jenkins over there, 3 years, now his 3rd year as coach here. Played at Fresno State, cornerback.
Came from De La Salle, one of the most historic winning football programs in California history. He was right in the middle of that great run, so he's about as good of a high school and college coaching tree Damon Jenkins could come from.
All right, tonight's Smile Cam is sponsored by Toyota. Yeah, they like what they're seeing so far. They want to see more.
Madera inside the 5-yard line right there. It's a kind of a growl smile. Pumped up smile.
Burton in the backfield alongside Ariano. Hand off to Burton. Trying the right side behind blockers, but it gets pushed back. That play never developed, did it?
Yeah, it just took a little bit too long. Madera tried to send a guy in motion to create an extra blocker, but Kerman's in man coverage with no help, so an extra body in the box to combat this run game. Ariano does have man coverage. He can go outside if he wants to.
Hand off to Burton again, trying the left side. He gets pushed back. Picked up maybe a yard to the 3.
Kerman really daring Ariano to throw the football. There's no help for these defensive backs in man coverage on these weapons. You see Jade Martinez, big 6'4", big body receiver in the slot. Torres coming out wide again. Empty formation, it looks like, from the Coyotes.
Ariano keeps it up the middle, into the end zone, touchdown.
We talked about Joel Ariano, his decision-making after the snap. That time he's reading that Kerman defender, number 58, Logan Castro. He's reading as soon as he steps out to try and take that back. Ariano pulls that ball, gets vertical, breaks a tackle, and gets into the end zone for the first time tonight. Nice answer again from the Coyotes.
Ariano's extra point is up and good. It's back to a one-score game at 21-14. Kerman with the lead. 5 touchdowns scored here in the first quarter.
It's one of those games. It's going to be crazy in the first half, and then nobody's going to score in the second half. And I mean, just these two offenses, though, you know, with the senior Joel Ariano, who we've seen a few times over the last couple of years, and then the junior Adrian Torres for Kerman. Just two very experienced quarterbacks. Two quarterbacks that are not phased with the moment. They understand what the plan is. They're not rattled. Like Ariano threw a horrible interception on third down that directly led to 7 points for Kerman. Came back this next possession unfazed. Not bothered by anything that he did. It's all about what he's going to do to execute the plan moving forward. Both of these teams extremely well coached, extremely ready for this moment and well prepared, and that's what we're seeing tonight. 21-14, and this thing is just getting going.
Tiscareno to kick it off, and the kickoff is sponsored by Fresno First Bank. FFB is your football fanatical bank. And a big tackle in the open field by number 31, Isaac Contreras. Dropped the return man just outside the 20 at about the 22.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication that time with Kerman. No one really sure who's responsible for picking that one up. Usually if you're the...
During the return, personal foul, blindside block.
That'll push the Lions back even further.
During the return, personal foul, blindside block on the return team. Half the distance to the goal, first down.
Yeah, it's tough. There was really no return that was even getting started, but you can't come back towards the football and make a block.
Torres throws to the near side. That pass is complete to Mendoza out across the 20 to about the 22, 23 yard line. Let's say the 24.
Yeah, picking up the first down. Here's that blindside block. I think we got 22 coming back.
Yeah, it might have been Greenwald. Oh, yeah, Greenwald coming back. Kind of a side. What do you think, Don? Did you see it?
No.
No, okay.
Yeah, didn't look like much of a blindside block. When we think about blindside blocks, those are decleaters where guys aren't looking. Not really that.
Oh, and here comes another flag. Yep.
Post-man, another tackle.
Yeah.
A lot of
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot, remains first down.
Don Smith just pointing out Mendoza, who's been so busy, is just a freshman.
yeah, that's very impressive.
We've seen a lot of pretty good freshmen this year, haven't we?
We have a couple of the Kerman and Madera game. I've been really impressed with Adrian Torres, the junior quarterback for Kerman.
Velez in motion, then whistles will stop play. Hey, right after the game, stay tuned for 2.5 Men. That's coming up on the CW 59.
False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Found out during warm-ups that they're emphasizing T-shirts and pants. Pull your pants down below the knees, the pant legs below the knees, and tuck in your T-shirts.
Yeah, the knees is a point of emphasis by CIF this year. They want that called. They don't want players in there unless they're legally equipped. T-shirts, they just come out. First play of the game, somebody grabs them, they come out.
Torres looking to the far sideline, throws it deep, and they're going to say incomplete.
Oh, that was a nice throw, just hung up a little bit too long.
Isaiah Quinto went up for it, but then lost it in contact with the defender.
Yeah, nice job that time by Marcus Olf, just getting his hat right on the football just as that ball was about to be secured by Isaiah Quinto. Very aggressive call. 1st and 25, you need a chunk. That was a nice chunk opportunity. Nice play defensively that time to knock that one away.
Second and long, Torres. Pass is incomplete, and I didn't see a Kerman receiver close to the area there.
Yeah, a couple of slants that time, and again, just like Ariano on that first drive, overthrows. That time Torres just a little bit too much on that football. Lucky that one wasn't picked off. Julian Roy just a little too hot for him to handle. 3rd and 25. Just don't make a mistake. Don't give Madera the football in really good field position if you're Adrian Torres.
They'll hand it off. This time it's Molina, the ball carrier. And that's going to send out the punting team.
Yeah, Damon Jenkins said, I'm not going to let my junior quarterback make a mistake. We'll just run the football, preserve the right to punt, not give Madera the ball in really, really good field position. But they'll start this.
It's 4th down and long. The scoreboard was incorrect for a while. We were getting our info off of the scoreboard. Well, Flores is going to let that one bounce and roll inside the 35 to the 34.
Nice punt, 50-yard punt from Torres on that one. Very nice.
Well, this is a championship game.
That's right. Your quarterback,
the best of the best in here.
Your quarterback's your punter too. That's always dangerous if you're a punt return unit. Ariano back on the football field. Took him down.
Kerman's ready. Kerman's out there already defensively.
Yeah, they're ready to go. I mean, Ariano, this offense kind of found a rhythm. Down 7, shook off the interception, got it to Bird. He took it down to the red zone, and then nice little outside zone read for Ariano to punch it in. He's comfortable all the time, always in control.
Blake Burton, the ball carrier, and runs into a wall. He'll be shoved back for a loss of a yard.
Nice late movement that time from Kerman defensively. A lot of look to the sideline from this Madera offense. Take a look at what's going on, see if they can make an adjustment. Kerman moves late that time, gets an extra body to stifle that run game.
Ariano delivers to the far sideline. Catch is made by Solis. First quarter's been sponsored by BD&J Injury Lawyers. Make the right call.
That's your senior quarterback making a nice decision on 2nd and 11. Outcut right at the sideline. Let's pick up half of it and give ourselves 3rd and 5.
The handoff, and nothing there. Burton is stuffed again. Last one up off of that pile. Guy you talked about in the pregame, Von Blunt, making the stop.
Very physical linebacker that time. Met Burton in the hole, no yards after contact. Forced Madera to bring the punting unit on the game.
Well, it was a first quarter of fireworks. 5 touchdowns on the board, including an 89-yard kickoff return by Flores.
Well executed, well designed plays. Torres in control. Ariano answered back to end the scoring in the first quarter.
Madera should get the ball back after this timeout. trailing 21-14. Yeah, welcome back. Nobody scored a touchdown while we were gone.
I don't think so.
But 5 before we left, and ready to start the second quarter of a 7-point game. Kerman with the lead over Madera. And again, one of these schools will get its first section championship in football. Madera giving it up on the punt away. And great roll. Great bounce and roll down near the 10-yard line. Still going to about the 9.
A couple of 50-yard punts.
Wow.
First stops of the night. Kerman gets their first stop on a drive. First punt from Madera outside of that pick that Kerman got on Madera's first drive. Madera had just gotten their first stop of the night, so here we go.
Yeah, I mistakenly said Madera was getting the ball back, actually giving it up on the punt before the break.
That last drive, Kerman just never really got started. They were looking at 1st and 25 before
Penalties,
anything really got going. A holding penalty and then a false start. So a little uncharacteristic for this offense. They're very efficient.
Now from the 9. Oh, and that pass is deflected and intercepted. Picked out of midair by Isaac Contreras. And that's just being in the right place at the right time.
That's right. Needs to give his boy Josue Madrigales some love because he delivered a shot to Adrian Torres right as he was trying to throw this football. Just a freebie. We talked about it, Ralph. Tips and overthrows are a defender's best friend. You see Josue working off the block, getting his hand on that football, serving it up.
You can hear that one quacking all the way up here.
Seriously, Isaac Contreras comes down with it. Madera answers back. Ariano gave one away earlier, and then his defense gets it right back, and they're set up inside the Toyota red zone.
In the Toyota red zone, handoff to Burton on first down. Tries to get to the 10, didn't work the first time, so he's trying to get even more yardage and pushing the pile. We've seen a lot of that this year, too. His piles just keep moving.
Yeah, just keeping his legs pumping, getting some help from his O-line buddies to keep him moving forward. You just got to get that guy on the ground. When you have an opportunity to wrap up, take that ball carrier down to the ground. Nice effort by Burton on that first down run.
Burton again into the end zone for the touchdown. I don't know if we've seen a game like this in a long time.
That's easy money for Blake Burton right there. Just running power right through the B gap. A couple of lead blockers in front. Madera takes advantage just as Kerman did earlier. They took advantage of the interception, setting up in the red zone, and Madera does the same thing. A couple of runs to Blake Burton, and this game is an extra point away from being tied up.
Ariano with the kick, and we are even at 21. Why should the second quarter be any different than the first, right?
That's right. A couple of drive stops, and then nope, we're going to get a pick. Set Madera up inside the red zone. We talked about Josue at the beginning of this game, 138 tackles on the season. Comes under pressure on first down. sheds a block from the running back and is able to get his hand on the football to create a turnover. He's a fantastic senior, 6'4", 250-pound linebacker. Great player and a big-time impact play to get a turnover against this Kerman offense.
And another linebacker, Isaac Contreras, was right there to make that catch for the interception. How many times do you see that happen where either the lineman can't catch it or has no idea where the ball is? And it was right there.
Yeah, just right up in the air. Good eyes from Contreras, securing that one and bringing it in. You never know. We've seen an explosive kick return from this Kerman kick return unit as well. You can't rest. There's no rest. Special teams, offense, defense. Guys are making plays all over the football field tonight.
Montalvo and Quinto back deep to receive this kick. And the kickoff is sponsored by Fresno First Bank. FFB is your football fanatical bank. I don't know if anybody's getting much of a chance on a return
Not
in the
anymore.
kick game tonight.
Not anymore. We'll kick those pooch kicks, and we'll give it to you at the 30. I think both of these coaches have decided they don't want to mess with any kick returns after what took place in that first quarter. Adrian Torres back at it.
Hey, big thank you to this year's trophy sponsor, Ace Trophy in Clovis, for all your custom award design needs. Ace Trophy. Here we go, brand new ball game. It's Velez for no gain. Drop at the 30. Boy, and I look around now. Show me an empty seat.
Yeah.
Wow. This is packed in.
It's a great crowd.
That's the Kerman side.
Yeah, Kerman side packed. Madera side packed. Just right down the 145. Kerman coming on over.
Yeah, probably less than 20 miles.
Yeah, not far at all.
And they were here, boy. When they opened the gates at 5 o'clock, they were rushing to seats. Torres unloads deep, has a receiver out there, but couldn't quite hang on. It was good defense more than anything else. Let's go down to Kevin Miller for a sideline report. Kevin?
Never underestimate the heart of a Lion. I am here with the Kerman High School Lions. Oh, yeah. There's pom-poms going. Hey, what's good about being a Lion?
Honestly, being a Lion is overall the greatest thing ever. We have a very strong support system, and this team has just a lot of pride.
Some more pom-poms. Yeah. What else is good about being a Lion?
I agree. I think our community is probably the best thing because we all come together. For example, before we came to this game, we had a send-off, and we had all of the community there, admin, fire trucks, police department, and it just shows how much our community is united and how we stand up for each other, and we're always there for each other, and we love being Lions.
Yep, the pride is won, the Kerman Lions, and they're coming at you. Ralph Cam, back to you. Let's go, Lions, come on.
Open on the offense. Penalty decline. Fourth down.
And a couple of deep balls from Adrian Torres on that drive. The first one to Nicholas Graywall. That last one to Jaden Cardenas. It would have come back on a holding, but two balls that he just dropped in a bucket. And his receivers were not able to come down with them. You know, unfazed through that. Got hit through that pick on the last possession, but he dropped a couple of dimes in the bucket. Just Kerman unable to secure those receptions and have to punt the ball back to this Madera Coyote offense.
And the punt goes out of bounds at the 40-yard line. So that's where Madera goes to work on offense, and the officials are discussing something.
During the kick, hold on the return team.
So the penalty is going to back them up. They were going to be at the 41, be at the 31.
Not a big deal.
Hold on the return team during the kick. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Tonight's Salute to Troops is sponsored by Central Distributing.
Not a big deal for Madera offensively. Big, explosive playmakers on the football field all over the place.
Burton looking for some running room to the near side. Splits the defenders and gets out to about the 40-41 yard line, picking up that penalty yardage. Should be enough for a first down. Got a guy who's not on our initial spotting chart. Jesse Rodriguez, number 32.
Nice little carry on first down, and then a quick toss out to Torres. Setting up 2nd and 1 at midfield. Could be take a shot territory.
Handoff again to Rodriguez, and he's thrown down. Drop for a loss by Christian Villa.
Nice tackle by Villa coming downhill.
Here's a weekly financial wellness tip sponsored by Premier Valley Bank, enriching lives one customer, employee, and community at a time.
Kevin Miller here with your Premier Valley Bank student financial tip. Be mindful of credit. Behaviors that lead to carrying monthly balances and spending more than you otherwise would with cash or a debit card can lead to more financial problems than if you avoided using credit altogether. This was brought to you by Premier Valley Bank, a division of HTLF Bank, a local bank you can depend on. HTLF Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Ralph Cam, back to you.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, big stop on 3rd down, tackle for loss. Setting up 4th and 5 for this Madera offense, and this offense is still on the football field. We know Kenny Palinelli, very aggressive on 4th down.
Oh, flag comes in. Looks like a delay.
Dead ball. Ball start.
False start.
On the offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
Now
That'll send the punt team out.
Yeah, 4th and 5 is, Kenny Palinelli is going to be aggressive on 4th down. 4th and 5, he feels like he has enough plays in his pocket to pick that up. 4th and 10, just not a high percentage decision, so runs the punt unit on the football field, and Kerman going to get the ball back.
Tiscarino on the punt, but going to have another false start.
Dead
on
ball.
Madera.
Ball start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
So that's what, 3 penalties already on this possession?
Yeah, we saw from Kerman earlier. Just took him out of rhythm, but also cost them field position. Madera took that next possession and took it down and scored.
Low kick, big collision out there. Ball bounces down to the 26-yard line. And that takes us to a timeout. So we will take one as well in a 21-21 game. Welcome back, everybody. Big play by the defense, putting the pressure on, batting that ball up in the air for the interception, and then it led to the touchdown. And we've gone about 3.5 minutes without a touchdown.
Yeah, it's been forever, right?
That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 7 touchdowns? 6 touchdowns. Yeah, 6 touchdowns and an interception.
Yeah, now we've had a couple of drives with no touchdowns, so not sure what's going on. But Adrian Torres had a couple of open receivers down the football field on that last drive. They were just unable to secure the football. But Madera, they've put an extra body around the box. They've continued to play man coverage on the perimeter.
This is Montalvo, the ball carrier, out across the 35.
Looked like a false start. There is a flag on the ground, but I thought they would blow that one dead. Maybe just an illegal shift. 2 guys moving.
Backing up.
Illegal shift on the offense. Illegal shift. Illegal shift on the offense. 5-yard penalty remains first down.
Seems to be some disagreement over there about whether that was an illegal shift.
It was an illegal shift. The motion man and the receiver was not set when that ball was snapped.
Yeah, the quick slant by Torres, and that pass is a dart and a strike to Quinto.
Yeah, nice throw just to get Torres back into a little bit of a rhythm. Got hit, forced the interceptions, then a couple of incompletions on the next drive. He was really settled in. This offense really had a rhythm. It's a nice, just quick slant to try to get this offense just back into rhythm a little bit.
2nd and 8. Torres fakes the handoff, throws a slant to the other side, and it was dropped. That was Grewal, usually a sure-handed receiver with 36 catches coming into this game, 9 for touchdowns.
Yeah, he's their go-to guy. He's their go-to wide receiver. Big body, explosive. It's his 2nd time that the ball has hit his hands and he has not secured it. That was it's probably a first down. Again, nice decision by Torres, pulling that ball out on the RPO, throwing that quick slant on time, on the money. Here we go, 3rd and 8.
Velez in motion. Torres dumps it off. It was intended for Quinto. Incomplete.
Yeah, I think that one got tipped around the line of scrimmage. Trying to run that mesh concept, condensed formation from Kerman, trying to run some crossers to create some space in that Madera second level of that defense. A little bit inaccurate that time. Torres sped up just a little bit, got a little bit of pressure, had to step up and try to hop and find a receiver. Another drive stop from this Madera Coyote defense.
Torres with another low kick goes out of bounds. Please stay tuned for the Xfinity halftime show featuring an interview with the school's principals. Coming up at halftime, which means about 4 or 5 touchdowns from now.
You would think so,
Yep.
right? 6.5 minutes left. It's been a little bit of a lull in this second quarter.
Getting the punters a little work now.
Yeah, some stops defensively. Madera's gotten a lot more aggressive on the defensive side of the football. They're not going to allow Torres to sit back in the pocket and pick them apart. Kerman goes to the RPO game, a drop by Graywall. Otherwise, they're still on the football field. Nice adjustment from Madera. Defensively, see if they can get something going offensively. Maybe some RPO, maybe some quick gang as well, just to try and get back in rhythm offensively.
Mariano hands off to Blake Burton. Out across the 40 to the 41-yard line.
They're moving quickly. So Madera likes to do.
2nd down and 4. A pitch to the far sideline. Complete out close to midfield. That's Tiscarino on the reception. And that will be a first down. Another 1st and 10, sponsored by Serrano's Furniture.
Yeah. Just RPO, Ariano pulling that one out, getting it out to Tiscarino quickly. Has a blocker in front. It's a nice job putting his foot in the ground, getting vertical, picking up a first down.
Ariano has the pass to a man who's wide open. Jaden Martinez hauls in that catch.
Nice design that time from Madera. They send Burton out in motion, so it's empty formation. 4 receivers to the strong side of the football field. Kerman playing zone coverage on first down. Just a lot of open windows for Ariano to find his receivers. That time he finds Martinez in that second level in behind those linebackers for a nice pickup and another first down.
Burton trying to bend down behind his blockers, and here we go with another rugby scrim.
Burton's tough, man. Just keeps those legs pumping, doesn't go down easily. Allows his buddies to come help him out a little bit. Nice job rallying to the football that time from Kerman defensively.
Burton gets a break. Jesse Rodriguez is back in motion. Catches the pass. Does a little sidestep inside the 30 before he's taken down at about the 28-yard line.
Yeah, quick game. They've gone back to quick game. Empty, motion to empty from Madera. It just puts your defense in a bind. If you're playing man coverage, you're going to use that motion to attract some eyes and run some routes back inside. If you're in zone coverage, you know you have that empty motion back as your outlet. That's a nice job by Ariano finding.
There's a
his
pitch to the
down.
near side. That's Flores taking it in and picking up the first down. 1st and 10, sponsored by Serrano's Furniture, although we do have a penalty flag on the field. So check that for now. Coming back.
Illegal formation.
Illegal procedure on the offense. Higher penalty, 4th down. Oops. Excuse me, 3rd down.
Illegal procedure. Not sure. Not sure what happened. That time, no false start. We'll see.
Ariano looking to throw, still looking. Trying to buy some more time, and he's going to unload. Has a receiver wide open. Making the catch is Flores inside the 10.
Yeah, you can't give Ariano that kind of time. You just can't give a quarterback with his skill set, with his moxie, with his presence that much time. He's going to find somebody. That time he finds Larry Flores right in the middle of the field. So difficult to cover for that long. You're going to drop somebody. Ariano does a nice job extending that one, allowing his receivers to work into space.
With Madera threatening at 1st and goal to 10. Kerman calls a timeout to talk it over. Trying to make a stand right here.
Yeah, Madera has gone to that motion to empty. So they line up 4 wide receivers, 1 back in the backfield. They're motioning that back out to create an empty situation. So far, Kerman has struggled to adapt to that. They've either allowed some second-level routes, some deep in cuts to be open, or that check down. And as the play extends, those zone droppers continue to get depth. So there's a lot of space for Ariano to find weapons down the football field. He hit the check down one time for a first down. He hit Martinez over the middle of the field for a big first down. And then that time, extending the play with his legs, finding Larry Flores back over the middle of the football field for a big completion. Set this Madera offense up 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line.
So here we go, deep in the Toyota red zone. Coyotes are threatening to take their first lead. from the 8. Torres keeping it. The lefty looking downfield. Breaks a tackle inside the 5. Touchdown.
Joel Ariano again extending the play with his legs. This time he says, I'm just going to do it myself, Ralph. I don't need to rely on anybody else. I'm just going to get into the end zone here. But design quarterback bootleg. He's running to his left, which is his throwing hand. Great coverage from Kerman that time down the field. You have your secondary contained player, Von Blunt, singled up on Joel Ariano. Von Blunt has to make that tackle. He's responsible when the quarterback breaks contain. He's that second contained player that has to keep him in the pocket or make that tackle in space. We see 11 coming down right here, but Ariano, nice job just kind of buying some time and then accelerating. As soon as he makes that decision to run, he puts the foot in the ground and gets vertical and is able to get into the end zone. Just a veteran senior quarterback who has played a lot of football, is a Fresno State commit as a baseball player, pitcher, hitter, whatever, can do it all. Not phased at all. The moment not too big for him ever, and just makes a nice little 8-yard run into the end zone for another Madera touchdown.
He's a lefty, so he always looked like he could let it fly if someone was open.
Yeah, he probably has a sweet jumper too. Those left probably has a smooth golf swing as well. Those lefties just seem to look good doing everything.
So Ariano and Torres, the two competing quarterbacks, having quite a duel here. And now Madera is on top for the first time in the game. 3.5 minutes to go before halftime.
And Madera gets the, they won the toss to start the game. They deferred to the second half, so they will get the opening kickoff to start the second half. Adrian Torres, he's played really, really good football. He's been let down a little bit by his receivers. He's been on the money. 3 drops so far, 3 drops in the last couple drives. So just keep doing what you're doing. Keep relying on your teammates. They're going to step up and make plays for you.
Torres slings it to the near side. Velez with the catch out of bounds at around the 45.
Again, just a nice, simple approach, right? If you're going to play off our slot receiver, we're going to run a quick outcut. We're going to pick up 7 yards. We're going to set ourselves up in second and short. I love the approach from Kerman. They really have been composed all night long. They just haven't executed at a high enough level. Penalties and drop balls have really hurt them. But when this offense is in a rhythm, man, we've seen what they can do.
Torres looking the far side, flings it down the sideline, out of bounds, incomplete. The intended receiver looked like he wasn't really looking for the ball. Quinto. It is Ariano, just scored the touchdown on the run for the lead.
Making adjustments. He's just calm and cool. He's always calm and cool. Right? He's not phased at all. Yeah, Quinto just couldn't locate that football. They ran a little wheel route, designed boot to Torres' left. He kind of lofted it up there, thought Quinto was going to run underneath him, but he never located the football. This is a big 3rd and 2 right here in the football game.
He has Velez there and hands it off to him. He has the first down out close to midfield. Right after the game, stay tuned for 2.5 Men. That's coming up on the CW 59.
Nice pickup. 3:14 left. Kerman does have a timeout. Not in a hurry. Plenty of time. Really don't want to give this Madera Coyote the ball back before this first half is over, ideally. So again, just a very deliberate operation from Kerman right now during this drive.
Torres completed the 45. Big hit. Fans on the Madera side want a flag.
You know, it looked like a little bit of a hit on a defenseless receiver right here.
Oh, I'm sorry, not the Madera side. The Madera side was the one who delivered the hit.
Personal foul. Illegal helmet contact.
Yeah.
Here.
I actually didn't see the flag, but there's the helmet to helmet.
Yeah, I mean, I think you got shoulder to helmet, but, you know, when you're defenseless in high school football, if there's helmet
Personal
contact, they're going to err on the side of safety.
15-yard penalty. First down.
That's why that was called. Right, Don? You're going to err on the side of safety.
Yeah, he could have ruled like a defenseless player because he definitely had caught the ball and he kind of given up at that point. He was tackled by somebody else and he came in and hit him.
Torres throws a rainbow toward the end zone. Caught! He dropped it right into the arms of Isaiah Quinto for the touchdown. And the boos, Cassie Hayes came down here on the Madera side. They don't like that. The penalty led to the touchdown.
Finally, Adrian Torres drops another one in the bucket, but this time Isaiah Quinto runs right underneath it in the back of the end zone for another Kerman touchdown. This time to bring them back. They had trailed for the first time tonight. Adrian Torres brings him right back down the football field. Tie this one up.
Extra point is good.
2:27 left. Madera has 3 timeouts. That's an eternity the way that they run their offense. But we see the half roll. Torres throwing back across his body. I mean, that is a dime, Ralph. That is a dime from Adrian Torres. Hits Quinto right in. All he has to do is run underneath that one, and it hits him right in stride. Man, what an impressive junior quarterback, and what an impressive touchdown from the senior receiver Isaiah Quinto.
You don't see guys throw rainmakers
No,
like that very often. You know?
And that's the third one that he's done tonight, and all 3 of them have been just right on the money. Coming into this game, 3,200 yards in 13 games, 29 TDs, 7. I mean, those are serious numbers for a high school quarterback, and we see it on display tonight. Adrian Torres, the total package at quarterback.
The kickoff is sponsored by Fresno First Bank. FFB is your football fanatical bank.
But Madera's, they're fine with that. 28-28, tie ball game. We have 2:27 left on the clock. We have all 3 of our timeouts. You know, they're gonna operate their regular offense. They're still gonna hand it to Burton. They're gonna run RPO. We see Kenny Palinelli getting his guys ready. This is what they do right here. Execute the plan. No hurry. We don't have to go quickly. We just execute what we do.
Palinelli in his 6th season here as head coach at his alma mater. This is Tiscarino. Out across the 35 to about the 37.
And does a great job. Both of these head coaches, Damon Jenkins on the Kerman side, Kenny Palinelli on the Madera side, both of these football teams play at a very high level consistently week in and week out.
Keep it on the ground for no gain. It looked like Burton was close to breaking through that.
Yeah, Christian Villa again in the middle of that defense, just grabbing Burton, not letting go. Madera going to slow down just a little bit. Minute 40 left. You know, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4. I know the clock says 3rd and 3. It looks like 3rd and 4. They don't get it. Kerman uses timeout and get the ball back.
Ariano looking, throws to the far sideline, incomplete, overthrown. And here's a flag. Penalty flag thrown to 45. It's going to be pass interference and extend the drive.
Maybe by the letter of the rule book. Xavier Montalvo Trying to find Emmanuel Solis on the sideline. He was locked down. He didn't have any space to operate. There was no real reason for Montalvo to grab, but he grabbed a little bit as Solis was coming out of his break. That's why the flag comes out.
Ariano again off target. And there's another flag coming in. And that drew a bigger cheer than anything from the Madera side.
Yeah, he hooked him.
15-yard penalty results in a first down.
Grabbed him from behind and hooked him. Didn't allow him to continue on that slant route. Again, just unnecessary. Montalvo was in good position on both of those snaps. You don't have to grab. You just have to keep your hands off, and you're okay making a play on the football.
From the 33, Ariano looking, and unloads it, incomplete. Throwing out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Clock stops at 1:11 for halftime.
Plenty of time, aided by a couple of big penalties by this Kerman defense. Madera still just executing really what they do.
This is J.R. Galindo, the ball carrier. And he's stopped for no gain. Clock continues to run. We'll show 3 timeouts for Madera.
Yeah, let's see if they take one right here. Yeah. Just not quite sure. Pretty big snap, 3rd and 10. You want to get into a good situation. Talk this over. You have 3 timeouts. Inside of a minute.
Madera, that's their first time out of the half.
At the 33-yard line, so they'll talk about it.
Yeah, another big 3rd down play.
Yeah, and they've done a nice job of attacking this zone coverage from Kerman. This drive, Kerman's played a little bit more man coverage, been a little tighter on the perimeter. But Madera's done a nice job of running kind of those 3-level zone routes. Someone short, someone working in behind the 2nd level, and then a deep shot for someone running vertical. Ariano does a nice job of assessing who's open, where the space is, and finding an open receiver. Here, 3rd and 10, kind of expect the same. See if they run some sort of route combination. If they get somebody singled up, Jaden Martinez, the big body in the slot, Emmanuel Solis on the perimeter, Tiscarino on the perimeter as well. So if you get a man look, decide who your best matchup would be and try to find him. You could still run the football. I know it's 3rd and 10, but this is 4-down territory for Kenny Paulinelli. So if you get kind of a 2-shell, if you get a light box, you can still run the football. If you have a running back in the backfield, which Madera comes out without one. So empty formation on this 3rd and 10 snap.
Ariano has time. Can't find anybody open. So he's going to run it out of bounds at around the 30. That'll stop the clock and set up a 4th down.
4th and about 6. That time Kerman showed pressure. They dropped 8, just rushed 3. That's why Ariano had all day to throw the ball, but nowhere to go with it. 8 defenders in coverage. Nice job by Kerman on that 3rd and 10 snap.
Now the Coyotes want to talk it over, so they will take their 2nd time out of the half.
4th and 7.
Timeout, Madera High School. That's the 2nd of the half. They have 1 remaining.
Ball at the 30. You're on the right half, so you can roll Ariano to his left, which is his throwing hand. Run one of those, 3-level routes. So you let Ariano find the guy who has space. He's had success tonight, or he tucks it and picks it up. 1st down would stop the clock till they set the chains. They can get on the ball, move quickly. That's normal for them in their offensive operation. 43 seconds left. When you get single coverage, you put Martinez up top. Emmanuel Solis, another big body wide receiver. just post up, just pack the sticks. Here we go for Kerman. This is a big opportunity. Turn Madera away right at the end of this first half. You know they're getting the ball coming out to start the second half.
Ariano has run for 2 touchdowns tonight. One of those rolling to the near side.
Yep. And I like him on the move. He makes good decisions with the football. He's athletic enough to beat guys. I like changing where the pocket is.
He unloads under pressure. And that catch is made. Wow. Tiscareno got blasted as he caught the ball. And you can see he's feeling it right now.
Yeah,
but that's a first down.
Hanging up there for a long time. Ariano looking to his right, comes all the way back across the field. Madera not spiking the ball. They're going to run a play here. Yeah, they have to burn their last time out. And Kenny Palinelli is not happy at all.
Well, you got a first down at
timeout, Kerman High School. That's their final timeout of the half.
Take a timeout, man. They must have been misaligned. Yeah, that's. Watch Ariano. I mean, everything looking to his right.
He's getting pressure right there.
Yeah, he comes back across the field to Tiscarino, just kind of lofts it up. Graywall coming in. As soon as that ball's tossed up, he comes running down from the post. Almost gets there in time, but Tiscarino takes a shot right in the back, but holds on to that football. Yeah, give him a little first down. Give him a little first down celebration. Yeah, not sure why Kerman took a timeout unless somebody was completely uncovered. 20 seconds left. Madera did not look like they were close to running the play. It looked like they were in disarray. Guys running across the formation. So kind of a gift from Kerman right there. I thought Madera had to burn their last time out, but instead they have one left. So now, hey, the whole field's still open. You can throw it in the middle of the field, get tackled, use that last time out. Obviously beneficial to work the sidelines, which they've done a couple of times tonight. You trust in Joel Ariano to make the right decision with the football. So you just run what you've run all night long, put the ball in number 9's hands, and let him decide of what he wants to do with this football. Looks like man coverage from Kerman.
4 shots in the end zone, right? There you go, to step up and get some room, and he was hit as he threw that one. Incomplete. That'll stop the clock at 4.5 seconds. So that took a lot of time.
Yeah, I think it's 14 and a half.
Oh, yeah, our clock is showing.
We're missing the one. We're missing the one on the time. 14 and a half. Yeah, that play took a long time. 7 seconds. There we go. 7 seconds off and incompletion. Like to see him work something a little bit quicker. Work in the sideline, or hey, work in the middle of the field. You have a timeout. You can still throw the ball over the middle of the football field, get tackled, use that timeout.
3 receivers to the right. Now a 4th joins them. Ariano steps up, throws, almost intercepted. Incomplete in the end zone.
Graywall just sitting in that post safety, reading Ariano's eyes. Ariano gets just a little bit of pressure, steps up, tries to find big Jaden Martinez right in the middle of the field. And Graywall, he was looking at that other end line. He was looking at that other end zone, man. He was thinking about going 100 to the house. Just didn't quite secure that football. 9.6 left. It's got to be quick. It's got to be something. Either you're taking a shot to the end zone right here, you're running an out cut, just trying to pick up a chunk, but you have to be decisive with the football.
Oh, and they hand it off, and they fooled him inside the 5, down near the goal line. 2 seconds left. Galindo, the ball carrier. That was a changeup. Wow. And it caught him off guard. So now, wow, this is probably one play. Of course, one play.
Yeah.
And you got to get 2 yards for the touchdown, or do you kick a field goal?
No one really thinking run, but they just run power. Nice run from J.R. Galindo, running physically, almost getting into the end zone. Got hit around the 5.
Boy, he stretched the ball out there. They should be about a yard short.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be shocked if they kicked a field goal right here. inside the 1 yard line. We know Kenny Pollinelli and how he likes to call a football game. He is extremely aggressive. In 1 yard, you
should be able to get a yard, right? That's what he's going to tell.
Yeah, you have your senior quarterback. There are a lot of things you can do. You can just run Burton right up the middle. You can pull a couple big people in front of him. You can run zone read. I mean, we saw that outside zone read, the first touchdown that Ariano scored tonight. Outside zone read. He's reading the defense, decides to keep it, gets vertical quick. Like, there's a lot you can do from the 1 yard line to have success. You can just line up big people, try to mash Kerman into the end zone. You know, you can run. You can get it, Ariano outside the pocket. You can run a naked boot. Like, there's a lot of things you can do with an athletic quarterback. And Galindo just getting tackled right before that goal line. That ball is inside.
Stretched the ball
inside
out.
The 1 yard line.
Came down.
Maybe a little tush push.
Not even a yard, about a half yard.
This is Ariano's going to hand it to Burton. They're going to pull a couple big guys and try to get into the end zone.
And he's going to follow his blocker, and he's not going to get in. Seth Myers of Kerman sniffed it out and stuffed the play to end the half. Wow.
What a stop from this Kerman defense. They try to run quarterback design run game, just quarterback power, putting Burton in front of Ariano, pulling a guy, but nowhere to go. Nice pursuit from the backside from Seth Myers, getting Ariano down to the ground, but nice job by the front side of that Kerman defense, not allowing any space for Ariano to get that corner. Huge stop to end this first half from this Kerman defense.
Whew. We're waiting to see if Kevin Miller can find the coach. It looks like the coach is headed to the locker room.
28-28, we got to go talk about some things. We only have 15 minutes. I got to get out of here. Kenny Pollinelli was gone. Oh, man, what a huge stop for this Kerman defense to end this first half.
Touchdowns, touchdowns, touchdowns. That was the first half for sure. In a high-scoring game, you bet. 28-28 at halftime. We'll be back with more from Madera right after this. Welcome back to Memorial Stadium in Madera for the Division III section championship game between the Coyotes and Lions of Kerman, all tied up at 28. We're at halftime. It's sponsored by Xfinity. Stream sports from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Bring on the good stuff. And for that, we bring on Kevin Miller. Kevin?
Hey, thank you, Ralph. It is time for the Xfinity Halftime Report, and typically, right now, we have the Vince Wesson Scholar Athlete. Well, spoiler alert, our Scholar Athlete is out there performing as a cheerleader. So instead, we've got our principal extraordinaire, Robin Cosgrove, here at Madera High School. Robin, thanks for having us.
Thank you for being here. So exciting.
Right now, we got to feature Madera against Sanger High School at Sanger. We were hoping we'd be able to get back to the Madera High School and feature the Coyotes. And here it is, championship, Friday night rivals. It's been a season of Thanksgiving. I'm sure you're very thankful and willing to celebrate a lot about the Coyotes.
Yes, it's been amazing. Just finishing up the month of gratitude this month, and so it's just been a very thankful month for all of us, and a lot of great things happening at the Coyotes. So, well, this year we transitioned to a 7-period day, which was a little bit different, but it's really growing all our elective programs, our visual and performing arts, our CTE, which we had an amazing program anyways, but just building it up even more, getting more people to be CTE pathway completers, so exciting there. We've had great, our graduate profile this year, our seniors are the first graduating class that are going to show elements of a graduate profile. So like the skills that they need that are employable, not just your GPA, but really, so they've been working hard on that. So it's been really exciting to see them push themselves in a different way. So it's scary, but good. Athletically, we've had a great fall season. Our CMAC, our water polo, girls water polo won the CMAC championship after going undefeated, so that was great. Girls tennis, we went to the D5 championship for the first time ever. So, and then we can't, not forget about this wonderful football program that we've has had an amazing year.
Yeah, we want to say thank you because this has been an entertaining, high-scoring, high-octane game for our final episode here of season 14. So we really appreciate you hosting us. And I mean, not to put you on the spot, but can we come back again next season?
Yes, please. Well, won't be in this stadium. This is our last game in this stadium, which is, and we're so excited. Our community really came out and supported us. It's just been amazing.
It's going to be a new frontier for the Coyotes. We'll work out something where you can host us, but yes, indeed. Robin Cosgrove, Madera High School, appreciate you so much, and we'll be back with more Xfinity Halftime Report right after this. Welcome back to the Xfinity Halftime Report. It is time now for our Vince Wesson Scholar Athlete, brought to you by Wendy's, and we have the star extraordinaire, Samantha Mendoza. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Okay, we tried to take a peek while we were talking to Principal Cosgrove. How'd you feel the performance went tonight?
It was really well, honestly. I kind of just popped in there to fly, and it went pretty well.
Popping in here to fly in for your interview and your scholarship. That is fantastic. So, Samantha, you are involved in just a plethora of cheerleading, so many different facets. Share with us.
So I'm in sideline cheer, competition cheer, and competition stunt.
Okay, now tell us more about Competition Stunt.
So competition stunt is like a new rising women's sport, and last year our team was undefeated and they won CMAC, so it was really great.
Hey,
Yeah.
CMAC champs, a rising sport. Congratulations, by the way. I'm going to brag on you a little bit, Samantha. 4.55 GPA, y'all. So she takes care of business in the classroom. And speaking of all that you've done to prepare, what are your plans or what are you looking forward to on the horizon for college?
So hopefully after high school I get into UCLA or UC Berkeley, and I plan to attend those schools in the fall. Yeah. So.
Fantastic. And now you go into the running for a $5,000 scholarship, courtesy of Wendy's. Sounds pretty good, right?
Yeah, it does, honestly.
Oh, and we're so glad that you could just manage your entire schedule, performing, and then coming over here for this interview. Congratulations, Madera High School. Samantha Mendoza, our Vince Wesson Scholar Athlete. And we'll be back with more Xfinity Halftime Report right after this. Welcome back to the Xfinity Halftime Report. It is time for our feature, the Les Schwab Partnership. And we appreciate so much Les Schwab all season long for all of these seasons, 14 of them, with our partnership of Les Schwab. And of course, they're more than just tires and rotation and balancing and oil changes and brakes and free safety checks. Of course, they'll do all that, but they're a part of our community. And along with Friday Night Rivals, they've provided for our Central Section playoffs. These very Central Section playoffs, our fairs, our youth groups, the toy drive that will be coming up soon. So you can bring in a brand new toy that's not wrapped, drop it off at Les Schwab, and it'll go to the community. They are part of that community like they've always been. Thank you, Les Schwab. And of course, we got to finish up this Xfinity Halftime Report with our final Les Schwab Cheer Challenge, the tire roll. Are we ready, ladies and gentlemen? I know our cheerleaders are. Are we ready? On your marks, get set, go! And they're off. It's Madera versus Kerman. Madera with the strong lead. Madera in control. It's Madera. It's the Coyotes. Our general manager, Susan, says it is the Coyotes. We've got it. They are winners. Oh, my goodness, right here. Friday Night Rivals winners, the Madera High Coyotes. How did you get it done this evening? Our final cheer challenge of the season.
Teamwork.
We just kept on going.
We didn't give up.
And are the Coyotes going to win this championship? You heard it here first. FNR fam, we are going to be ready for the second half. Go Coyotes! We'll be back for second half right after this. Woo!
Welcome back, everybody. Halftime of a 28-28 championship game. How about that? Hey, here's some good news. Be sure to join us next season as we will broadcast another exciting year of Friday Night Rivals right here on CW 59. That will be our 15th season. And we love doing it as much as you love watching it. Halftime has been sponsored by Xfinity. Stream sports from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Bring on the good stuff. I get excited when I get to read that notification about next year, because you never know. You come down to the end and all of a sudden they hit you with, we'll see you next year.
I love it. I love it. It's been an absolute blast. I'm glad this is going to keep going.
Let's take a look at some of the first half highlights. Adrian Torres with a touchdown pass to Jacob Molina. Then Larry Flores goes 89 on the kickoff.
Nice little wing tee action, some misdirection coming back across, and Torres again, quick game. Ariano, little quarterback designed, outside zone read, gets into the end zone. And then Burton, the short one, taking advantage of the turnover. And then Ariano for the second time tonight, using his legs, getting into the end zone. And then Torres, look at this dime, Ralph, on the money. Isaiah Quinto coming down with that one to tie it up, 28-28. Just the first half. We still have a whole half of football to go.
What we figured, 8 touchdowns in the first half?
8 touchdowns in the first half. And
5 in the first quarter.
Ariano had 8 himself last week, and he's on pace to get close to that again.
Tonight's closed captioning is sponsored by Sante Health. Sante Physicians, the best doctors, the best choice. Let's go downstairs to Kevin Miller. Kevin, what do you got?
Other than putting up more points than them, what do you got to do in this second half to get this championship, Coach?
We just got to do a better job of controlling the line of scrimmage up front. I think we can run the ball a little bit better, but I mean, man, it's going to come down to who wants it more and who's going to make more plays.
Yeah, and how are spirits even after that stop there? Are you guys just got the resolve and the grit to get it going this second half?
Yeah, these guys they're unfazed by adversity, man. We have grit. They're ready to go. We want to play aggressively. They know we're going to try to play aggressively, and we know sometimes it doesn't always work out, so we're going to be right back at it, ready to go.
Yeah. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right, Coach KP, appreciate you. You heard it. It's going down. Let's do this, Ralph Cam. Season 14, championship edition. Let's get it done.
All right, thank you,
go.
Kevin. Yeah, let's get it going.
Let's go. Unfazed. He said they're unfazed. It's exactly how they play. It's exactly how number 9, their senior quarterback, plays. It's exactly how Kenny Palinelli coaches his football program to go out and execute. And 2 quarters left. This has just lived up to all the hype. Kerman on the road for the 3rd week in a row, coming down the 145 to Memorial Stadium, the last game of this version of Memorial Stadium at Madera High School before they blow it up and rebuild.
You say 2 quarters to go, I say at least.
At least, that's right. At least 2 quarters
We'll be here
to
until
go.
it's over.
No more kick returns, though.
But the kickoff is sponsored by Fresno First Bank. FFB is your football fanatical bank. Yeah, I was talking to someone before the game about the new stadium that they're going to build here. I guess nearly identical to the one they built for Matilda Torres, which is pretty nice.
Which is, you know,
we're looking forward to doing games there.
As good as it gets in the Valley, brand new. And this is going to live up to that. I think they're flipping it, so we'll be on the other side. We'll be on Yosemite Avenue.
Press Bucks on the other side.
Next time we will definitely be back. Madera, one of the most gracious hosts that we have in the Central Valley.
All right, here we go. Burton, the ball carrier, to get this 3rd quarter underway, and not much there. Stop and shove back.
Nice pursuit that time, a little outside zone. Just took a little bit too long to get going, a little bit too long to develop. Nice pursuit. Graywall coming down out of the middle of the field again. He's been aggressive coming out of the middle of the field, making plays. Almost had a pick to end that first half.
Galindo in motion. The pass is coming his way. He makes the catch across the 40, lowers his shoulder pads as he gets across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. And that's going to be a first down, 1st and 10, sponsored by Serrano's Furniture.
Again, that motion to empty. So they're sending an extra receiver, 3 receivers to one side. They send the back out 4 to that side. It's just a lot to cover. Ariano does a nice job finding the check down.
Boy, look at Galindo
Oh,
run
that
with the
ball's
ball.
out.
The ball comes out, but he may have been down.
Oh,
I think they're going to say he was down.
Yeah,
and he is down and injured.
Man, I hope he's okay. He took a shot at the end of that run.
Yeah, he got twisted, bent over. So I think he was down. But that did not look good on the right. Is it the right knee?
The left knee, yeah, that's
left.
Ruling on the field that he was down. 2nd down.
Looked like he was kind of down when the ball came out. But much more important issue is the condition of the athlete. Boy, and Galindo had just caught a pass for a 1st down and picked up good yardage on this one. So while they tend to him, we will take a break. You're watching Les Schwab Tire's Friday Night Rivals. There's a good sign. Jared Galindo getting help coming off the field after suffering the injury. We'll wait and see if we get any update on that. Doubtful that he would return.
Yeah, just
we believe.
hope he's okay. Senior.
Second down, the flip to Flores. Has a 1st and more. 40, 35. Knocked out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. That'll be another 1st and 10, sponsored by Serrano's Furniture.
Low RPO again. Ariano is so good in that RPO game. You see, fakes it to Burton, finds Flores in the slot behind the line of scrimmage, so receivers allowed to block downfield. Just nice pitch and catch for another 1st down.
Ariano flips it to Flores, coming near side. Inside the 25. And pushed back. They'll give him progress. Probably about the 24-yard line.
Yeah, again, just letting your senior quarterback make those decisions post-snap. He's so good. He makes them so quickly, and he can throw it from every different angle, arm angle. Really like this approach to start the 2nd half.
On 2nd and 1. Burton. No gain.
Yeah, that's one. If you're reading that one, Ariano probably keeps it, tries to pick it up, running just off tackle on the offensive left. I think that was a design give to Burton.
Christian
Inside
Villa. Villa was one of those who made sure he didn't get an inch. 3rd and short. This time he keeps it and tries the little flip pass. Threw it away. It looked like incomplete. So 4th and 2
Yeah, 3rd and 2, man coverage from Kerman. It's hard to run RPO the way that Madera's running it, where Ariano checks what the defense is doing. He doesn't give it to Burton that time. He tries to find someone around the sideline, but nice coverage by Kerman, and they're going 0 coverage, no help. Expect to see some pressure on this 4th and 2 snap.
He gets the pass away, has the receiver, and they'll stop play, whistles, and it's going to be procedure.
Dead ball. False start, number 65 on the offense. 5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
Boy, Tiscarino had that catch.
Yeah, would have moved
beyond
the sticks.
Everybody.
Yeah. Now, instead of 4th and 2, looking at 4th and 7. Fourth and 7. You have Tiscarino singled up top. A lot of space for Ariano to work with.
Has time. Throws the pass. Great catch. And again, absorbing a hit is Jaden Martinez, but hangs on.
Yeah, they don't go to the single receiver side. He goes to the 4 receiver side again. Motion to empty. 2 levels coming back across the middle of the field. 1 short, 1 deeper. Jaden Martinez, the deeper receiver, gets that ball just before he takes a shot.
He squeezes it between 2 defenders out there in the secondary. This is Blake Burton, the ball carrier, on 1st down.
Ariano just cool, calm, and collected. 4th down, pocket closing in on him. Just steps up, delivers a shot right to Martinez to keep his team on the football field.
Pass to the far side is caught and knocked down at about the 5-yard line. This is Emmanuel Solis.
Solis, another big body receiver. Just, hey, beat that defender inside. Make sure that if I come up and throw this, because that was a designed run. That was not RPO. That was not a pass. That was a run. Ariano pulls it out because he sees Solis beat that defender inside and just delivers it to his big body receiver to set Madera up 1st and goal.
From the 5. Ariano gives it to Burton, who reverses his field, tries to take it back to the middle. And the whistles will stop play. Let's see where they give him progress, probably about the 3. He's not finding the openings like he was in the first half.
Madera's Kerman's doing a really nice job, especially in this condensed area of the football field. They're going to be very aggressive. They're playing man coverage on the perimeter so they can put an extra body around the line of scrimmage. We'll see Madera condenses this formation.
Ariano looking, throws, nearly a fingertip catch, but incomplete. Martinez, the intended receiver. Here comes the pressure.
Yeah, a little late pressure right there. Oh, that's one that Martinez usually comes down with. Oh, that was on the money. He did have to go down a little bit to try and snag that one, but one you expect him to make, one he expects himself to make.
Third down in the Toyota red zone.
Oh, he caught it.
One-handed interception. Wow, what a catch. That's Nicholas Greenwald, who got the right hand out and hauled it in the end zone.
Wow. We've talked about Graywall a few times tonight. He had a couple of big shots. He's had a couple of receptions. He's dropped a couple, but not that time. Coming back with his right arm and snagging that one. Madera, 2 possessions in a row. 1st and goal, and they come away with nothing on both of those drives. And Nicholas Graywall, what an interception to turn Madera away.
Ariano had thrown 4 interceptions all season. He's thrown 2 tonight. So now Kerman trying to see if something can happen offensively on their side. Here's our weekly financial wellness tip sponsored by Valley Premier Bank, enriching lives one customer, employee, and community at a time.
Thanks, Ralph. Kevin Miller here with your Premier Valley Bank student financial tip. Educate yourself. Learn about personal finance so you can make informed decisions about your money. This was brought to you by Premier Valley Bank, a division of HTLF Bank, a local bank you can depend on. HTLF Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Ralph, Cam, back to you.
Cam, he didn't have any receiver going in the direction where that pass was.
No, I'm not really sure what he was thinking. Maybe whoever that was, I think it was Jaden Martinez, thought he was going to work back to the inside, but Graywall had his eyes on Ariano and able to adjust and make a play on that football. Just a huge stop. Again. Negative play on first down, negative play on second down. Kerman looking at 3rd and 12, trying to take advantage of that turnover. At least trying to pick up a couple first downs and flip field position. Don't want to give this ball back to Madera in really nice field position after that drive.
Torres looks. Now he floats it over the middle. Has that pass complete. There's Greenwald, the hero with the interception, catches one on the offensive side. And that's going to get him out of the hole and pick up one of the first downs the Lions need.
Really nice protection up front that time to allow Graywall to work all the way back across the football field. Torres just moving to his left a little bit to buy a little bit extra time. Drops him right on the money to Graywall. Nice physical finish to that run on the sideline.
Torres in trouble. Ends up throwing it away. Tonight's Smile Cam, as always, is sponsored by Toyota. Right now, everybody's smiling because it's tied up at 28.
That's right. It's been a fantastic section championship game. We know cheerleader smiles, of course, best smiles as well.
Well, we thank you for that. Smile Cam sponsored by Toyota. Second and 10. Torres looking upfield, has the pass complete. Caught up near midfield and pushed across midfield is Xavier Montalvo. It's going to be another 1st and 10, sponsored by Serrano's Furniture.
Yeah, Torres on the move a little bit, running to his right, just delivering a strike. Nice job that time by Montalvo, climbing up just a little bit to bring that one in. But Adrian Torres, I've been so impressed with this junior quarterback. On the money, deep balls, accurate in the short game, makes good decisions with the football, can use his legs to get out of trouble. He's a complete package at the quarterback position.
This looks like what Madera was doing on the last possession, working away right down the field. And this is Velez picking his way behind his blockers out to the 40-yard line. About a yard short of the first down. But a nice pickup by Julian Velez. More than 1,000-yard rusher this season, averaging 6.5 yards a carry. Scored 18 touchdowns, also caught 25 passes. So he can catch the ball out of the backfield.
Yeah, he's a weapon, and that time, nice patience, allowing those blocks to develop in front of him before he committed. And when he did, he put that shoulder down, tried to finish that run physically. Here we go, 2nd and 1. This could be take a shot for Kerman. I think you're playing with a free down here.
Torres hands it off. That's Gastelum is the ball carrier. And that's going to be another 1st and 10, sponsored by Serrano's Furniture. Let's go down to Kevin for a sideline report. Kevin?
Yeah, a bit chagrined that we don't have our push-up challenge, but we love you, U.S. Army. Appreciate all you've done, which gives us time for At Kev's Crew Year in Review, the most spirited student section. And that goes to Strathmore High School Spartans. Take a look at this video. You can see their spirit. You can hear it. A bit gratuitous. We appreciate the shout out. Thank you, Strathmore. They were saturated with Spartans, with school spirit, and they earned the title, the distinction for season 14. Who will it be in season 15? Only time will tell, my friends. Could be the Madera Coyotes. Until then, I'm going to get my workout in. Ralph Camp, back to you. Push-up challenge. Just me.
Say, Kevin can still do push-ups, even though there's no push-up challenge. Look at that, repping him out, too. I love it. With the gloves on and the jacket. Some extra weight with that parka. Getting it in.
And that stuffing.
That's right.
And the mashed potatoes.
Yep, all that extra poundage from yesterday. He can rep them all night. Still going, still going.
Off the hands of Grewal. And incomplete.
Yeah, you can see the look on his face. So disappointed. Just comes away with that one-arm interception in the end zone and just doesn't look that one all the way in. Another perfectly accurate thrown ball from Adrian Torres.
3rd and 12. Kerman's come up with a couple of big third down conversions on this drive. Torres trying to pick up another. Flings it downfield. Pass is caught inside the 25.
I think he got it.
And spun down. Montalvo, the receiver. And they're going to move those sticks again. So another big conversion on 3rd and 12.
Yeah, nice job by these Kerman receivers finding the space in this Madera Coyote zone coverage. Find that space, sit down, allow your quarterback an easy throw. That time Torres rolling to his right, was looking back inside, nobody open, finds Montalvo on the sideline. Nice job by Montalvo finishing that run moving forward, because those couple of extra yards that he picked up after catch moved the sticks for this offense.
Velez, nice cutback into the middle, found some daylight. Took it down inside the 15 to about the 12-yard line. He's 2nd and short.
Yeah, nice run. Just picking his way through. He's so low and compact. Just runs with such great balance, able to put his foot in the ground, change direction quickly. Really nice position just outside the 10-yard line.
Oop.
Dead ball. Encroachment on the defense. Number 75.
Give him a first
5-yard penalty results in a first down.
So they're inside the 10, deep in the Toyota red zone. Trying to get into the end zone to regain the lead here. And put some points on the board in the 3rd quarter. We've got nothing so far.
Man, 28-28 to end the 2nd quarter. We might end 28-28 to end the 3rd quarter.
This is Velez. Tried to bounce it outside. But a good tackle there by Madrigales. 138 tackles.
Man, he's
138 tackles.
He's a machine. He's a machine. He's a college linebacker, 6'4", 215. Can run, is physical at the point of attack. Tried to run power again, but Josue running from inside out, making a nice tackle in the offensive backfield.
They're going to let time run out. 8 touchdowns in the first half, not a single point in the 3rd quarter, but we're still tied and ready for action in the 4th. That is coming up. It's a 28-28 game. You're watching Les Schwab Tire's Friday Night Rivals Championship Edition. All right, here we go into the fourth quarter of a 28-28 tie. Division III section championship game. Neither school has ever won it. So there'll be a first-time winner tonight. Kerman is 0-1 in the finals. Madera's been there 5 times, 0-5.
Mark Barsodi never won the section championship.
He's the first guy I thought about.
Yeah, you just think he was so good. You just thought that he would have got, but they probably had to play Clovis or Clovis West or somebody back then.
Torres looking to the end zone, now pulls it back, throws it again, and has him there. Touchdown, Greenwald.
Love the design from Kerman. They get Greenwald one-on-one with the cornerback. He runs a little kind of skinny post, but then whips back outside. Torres knows exactly where he's going with the football the entire time, just allows Greenwald to work his way back outside and puts one right on the money to open the scoring in this second half.
Kerman adds the extra point to take a 35-28 lead in the first few seconds of the fourth quarter.
Just that little pump, he moves to his right. So difficult. Greenwald, such a big body, his 10th touchdown of the season. You see him just pressing that cornerback inside. As a cornerback, you cannot get beat inside in the end zone. It is a cardinal sin. So easy for Greenwald to put that inside foot in the ground, whip back outside. Torres moves to his right a little bit and puts one on the money to put the Lions up 7.
Eddie Hernandez to kick it off. And the kickoff is sponsored by Fresno First Bank. FFB is your football fanatical bank. Let's go downstairs to Kevin Miller for a sideline report. Kevin.
The Yotes come out. Oh! What's good about being a Yote?
What's not?
What? Come on. And what's good about being a Yote?
We're going to win the championship!
Hey, they're going to go for it. They believe the Madera High Coyotes. Ralph Cam, back to you. Let's take it home. Let's go, Yotes.
I love it. All right, the Yotes take over at the 23. Down by 7. Flores drops the ball as he turned to run upfield. Incomplete pass, second down. And had blockers out there too.
He did, yeah. 2 blockers on 2 defenders, so a lot of space for Larry Flores to operate. Just have to secure that one before you start. It's so easy to take off and start running before you secure that football. Just got to watch it in, secure it, and take off. Formation again.
Ariano has time, can't find anybody open. Looking. Sidearms it downfield and incomplete, intended for Flores. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, Ariano had Flores open for a little bit, but nice job just continuing to play, trying to run to the football. Jesse Lozano, the 4th, not making contact on the receiver. No pass interference call, just getting there right as the ball arrived. And this is a big 3rd down and 10. There is 11:40 left in this game. We know Madera can score very quickly when they need to, but Kerman up 7, a chance to get the ball back with really nice field position. Oh, that's an illegal shift.
Pass intended over to the near side. Tuscarino is incomplete. Check the flag.
Yeah, two guys were moving at the same time when that ball was snapped, so expect this to be declined, and Kerman's going to get a drive
Illegal
stop.
shift on the offense. 2 men in motion. Penalty decline. 4th down.
Well, that's the last thing Madera wanted, was to give the ball right back to Kerman after 3 and out.
Yeah. You just want to try to get some rhythm offensively. If you don't score, it's not the end of the world, right? There's 11 minutes left. We know Madera can score quickly, but you like to pick up a couple first downs, kind of flip field position a little bit. Tuscarino is the punter. You never know. He's one of the faster guys on the football field.
He's going to roll to the right and kick it away, end over end. Taken on a bounce, and that probably saved about 20 yards, because that was going to roll right on down the way. That was Montalvo who made the catch on a couple of bounces.
Yeah, who sacrificed himself because there were 3 defenders just waiting to hit him. He knew he was going to take some shots, but as you said, it saved him, who knows, 15, 20 yards of field position.
Fans, you can watch a replay of tonight's game. Head over to YouTube and search for Friday Night Rivals on CW59. Click on the FNR logo. Tonight's game will be available early next week.
See what the approach is from Kerman. They go I-back formation, shift to empty.
And a quick pass over to the far side. That is complete. Castellum on the catch.
A lot of guys that are in the right position that can make plays for this offense. 4, 5, 6 guys catching footballs tonight. A couple guys running it. All driven by number 10, Adrian Torres, just in complete control of what Kerman wants to do when they have the football.
That was the recipe for that last drive. Just short passes, couple of effective runs. And here we are again.
Ooh.
Big hit by Josue.
Again.
Yes,
anytime you're running inside the tackles, man, you better make sure somebody's accounting for 26, because if not, he's going to do exactly that. He's going to blow up what you're trying to do. Nice job coming downhill, little jet sweep action. Chance for Madera to get off the football field right here, 3rd and 1 at midfield.
He's a senior. Who's looking at Madrigales?
I'm telling you. Oh, it looked like a false start. They didn't call.
Velez gets nothing, and the late flag comes in.
Hey, you got 4th and short? What a false start. Offense.
Boy, Madera will take it. Although,
yeah, I mean, I think he was short, so
yeah,
it's 4th down. But
it was an illegal motion on the offense. Can be 5-yard penalty.
So it's not declinable. Is that what he's saying? That's not declinable?
That's correct. Okay. That's a foul at the snap.
quick game has been the recipe for Kerman in the second half. A couple of outcuts up top.
5 receivers in, the quick out.
Oh, incomplete, yeah. I don't think he ever secured it. Wow, what a big stop. Again,
Quinto, the intended receiver.
Yeah, just throwing the outcut, double outcuts. They've kind of been working that all night long. Number 2 receiver, number 3 receiver running out, pick who's open. Quinto was open that time, just couldn't control the football. And Madera gets a stop. It gets the ball back to their offense. They have to burn a timeout on this 4th down. Couldn't get the right personnel group on the football field.
So we'll take a timeout as well. It's 35-28. Kerman with the lead. You're watching North Swamp Tire Friday Night Rivals. All right, 45 degrees here now. Dropping to 40 for the overnight low. But not where Cam is headed tomorrow. It's going to be about 76 degrees, sunny and beautiful down in my neck of the woods, going to the Rose Bowl for Fresno State UCLA game.
False start. That's odd. I don't know if there's a more beautiful setting for football than the Rose Bowl. I really don't. It is magnificent.
Well, I've been to a lot of games there. Growing up down there, going to school there. High punt.
It's a pretty good punt.
Out of bounds inside the 30 at the 28.
Here we go. Joel Arellano taking the field again. Not getting a lot started on that last drive. Had a drop pass. A little bit of pressure. See if they just go back. They've been using big motion to empty, either 3x2 or 4x1. So 4 receivers on one side. And they've really just been working those combinations. A guy in the flat and some 2-level routes, forcing the defense to pick who you cover. Somebody's going to be open because we're overloading that area of the field. It's been very successful for Madera in the second half.
All right, here we go. Swing pass comes out to the near side. Burton trying to get a block. And now reinforcements arrive as he gets out close to the 40. That's going to be at 1st and 10, sponsored by Serrano's Furniture.
And again, motion to empty. Four wide receivers on the strong side. 3 blockers. Burton using those blocks to pick up a first down.
Yeah, there's an injured player. Stop play because there's an injured player all the way across the field, right on near the 50.
And some boos from the home crowd, of course.
Up in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, you can see the injured player for Kerman. Good start for Madera on this drive. Picking up the first down.
Yeah, working at overloading one side of the football field. They've had a lot of success really going back into that second quarter. Motion to empty, putting some blockers in space, or working those combinations down the football field.
Right after the game, stay tuned for 2.5 Men. That's coming up on the CW 59. On first down, Flores is the receiver, cuts it upfield around 50-yard line, steps out of bounds. That's going to be good for another first down.
Bunch into the boundary. 3 receivers to the short side of the field. If Kerman doesn't adjust, if they're not going to put a third body out there, then it's 2-on-2. We have 2 blockers for your 2 defenders, and the other guy's coming from space. So we're going to pick up a nice chunk. It's just easy for Arellano to toss it out. Flores to pick up some yardage with some blockers in front.
Looked like a replay, but that was a live play. And there's another injured player now for Kerman.
The officials timeout.
Officials timeout.
Here we go again. Here's that big announcement that we like to make. Be sure to join us next season as we broadcast another exciting year of Friday Night Rivals right here on CW 59.
I love it. It's just
year 15.
So great for high school football in the Central Valley to have Friday Night Rivals.
Yeah, great for the community.
Yeah, just love it.
There have been turnovers tonight. The interception there and the turnovers have led to points.
That's right. I mean, both of these teams, when they've gotten the ability to turn the other one over, they have turned them directly into points. Arellano had one early. Torres had one. Madera takes advantage. And then Graywall coming up with a huge pick. And Kerman marching all the way down the football field after that touchback, and Graywall finishing it off in the end zone to give Madera, or to give Kerman the 35-28 lead. You know, mistakes in big football games usually the difference. Penalties, turnovers. Tonight, Kerman, two turnovers, 2 touchdowns.
Tonight's chill play of the game is sponsored by J.C. Melton, keeping local families cool for over 75 years. That's kind of chill.
Pretty chill to just be in coverage and flip your whole body back to the right, single-handedly come down with an interception to take points off the board for Kerman.
Nicholas Graywall. Second down and about 2 for the Coyotes as they try to get a touchdown to get back. There was a pump fake. Now he's going to run out of trouble and
did not get back to
throws
the
it
line of
away.
scrimmage.
Yeah, I don't know.
This flag's got to come out for that one.
Intentional grounding. Number 9 on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Lost it down. From right here.
That's one of the most painful penalties there is, right? Losing the down 2.
Yeah, the down is what really kills you. But, you know, they have loosened up on the rule. If you're outside, it's called the free blocking zone in high school. You can at least have a chance to get the ball back to the line of scrimmage. So he didn't make it. He didn't make the line of scrimmage. Therefore, it's an easy call for the official.
There should be more loss of down penalties in football, in my opinion, but that's because I'm very biased as a defender. You can push off and get away with it, and it's just a penalty. You get to play the down again.
Well, you went from a manageable play to 3rd and 21 now. Burton's got to make something out of this, and he's going to be well short.
Yeah, and well defended that time by Isaiah Kento. Burton can make you miss in a very small amount of space. That time he has the whole side of the football field to try and make a defender miss. Kento just stops his feet, uses the sideline as his friend, works Burton outside to set up this 4th and 13, 4th and 14. Madera offense on the football field.
Big play here. Going deep into coverage and incomplete. Here's our weekly financial wellness tip sponsored by Premier Valley Bank, enriching lives one customer, employee, and community at a time. Well, now you turn the ball over. I guess we'll have that report later. But you turn the ball over on downs.
Yeah, that's
and it really on the other side of the field.
You know, Kenny Pallinelli's aggressive. He said it coming out at halftime. We're going to be aggressive. They know we're going to be aggressive. We know we're going to be aggressive. You know, that time, 4th and 14, that's a long down and distance to try to convert. You have Joel Ariano. You have all these weapons, so you can pick it up. But, you know, now you're relying on your defense. You said, hey, defense, we just gave it to them in midfield. We need to keep them out of the end zone.
Velez breaking into the secondary, gets down to the 42 of Madera.
I mean, Kerman would love nothing more than to hand the ball to their senior running back, over 1,000-yard back this season, Julian Velez, and just let him run this clock down to nothing, get this ball in the end zone, and win this Division III section championship. We'll see how Madera responds defensively.
Second and 5. Quick pass over the middle is incomplete. Now we've got that weekly financial wellness tip sponsored by Premier Valley Bank, enriching lives one customer, employee, and community at a time.
You bet, Ralph. Kevin Miller here with your Premier Valley Bank student financial tip. Stick to a budget to reduce stress this holiday season. Try to stick to a shopping list, buy gifts early, look out for good deals, and track your spending with receipts. This was brought to you by Premier Valley Bank, a division of HTLF Bank, a local bank you can depend on. HTLF Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Ralph Cam, back to you.
Thank you, Kevin. 3rd and 5. Rushes on, passes away, and it's complete. Caught by Kinto, who breaks away. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Kerman.
Wow! Not only the completion, Adrian Torres is just about to start running for his life because the pocket has collapsed. Madera sent extra pressure. Torres just trying to buy a little bit of time. Tosses it up to Isaiah Kinto running across the formation. He hits a spin move and bounces off a couple of defenders and then off to the races. What a composed throw from Adrian Torres, and what a run after the catch for Isaiah Kinto to give the Lions a 14-point lead. I mean, this pocket is collapsing on Torres. He does everything just to keep it alive, and then Kinto spinning off that last tackle. And then off to the races. Good night.
Broke away from 3 defenders.
Adrian Torres going through his progressions. He knows he can come back to Kinto running across the field. He just tosses it up, and his receiver does the rest. What an effort from number 5. Isaiah Kinto's been going both ways. He's playing corner. He's playing receiver. He's on kick coverage. He's returning. He's all over the field. What an effort from number 5. That's what you do, Ralph. When your defense gets a 4th down stop, you turn it into points.
Yeah, and that was the concern when they turned the ball over on downs. Another pooch kick. The kickoff sponsored by Fresno First Bank. FFB is your football fanatical bank.
Guess what, though? Joel Ariano's taking the football field again, and we've seen it this season. Earlier against Sanger, they're down big. He brings them all the way back. They have a chance to win the football game. As Kenny Polinelli said coming out at halftime, this team is unfazed. Down 14. They know they have quick strike ability. They know they have some big play receivers. They just have to execute the offense.
Well, you got to start feeling a little nervous now. 7.5 minutes to go, and you need 2 touchdowns to tie. Quick pass completion, but the quick hit also put on by Montalvo.
Yeah, Kerman's going to give it. You know, that's why on that last possession, Madera continued to go, you know, to that little quick hitch screen because they had a couple blockers in front. Kerman didn't really adjust because they're playing too deep. They don't care if you move the ball in this area of the football field. Go ahead and do it. We're not going to give up a big play. But when the field shrinks, we're going to make it tough for you to score, and that's what they've done tonight. And that last possession was another example of not being too aggressive, allowing these little quick throws, allowing Madera to move the football, but not giving up the big play. They've done a nice job of limiting the explosive plays from this Madera offense tonight.
Ariano looking, throwing deep. Overthrown. And there's a penalty flag at the 33.
Yeah, just totally unnecessary that time from Zachary Lopez, just a sophomore playing that 2-deep safety.
Defensive pass interference, number 27, 15-yard penalty. Results of the play will be a 1st down.
And you don't have to do it. He was in good position trying to hit Larry Flores on the post route. If he just runs step for step with Larry Flores, they're fine. Instead, he gets his hands on him with the ball in the air. Defensive pass interference, 1st down Madera.
Now the Coyotes are on Kerman's side of the field. Rodriguez, the ball carrier, gets it down inside the 40 to about the 38, 39-yard line. Clock running, getting close to 6 minutes. Pass incomplete.
That was
intended for Jonathan Contreras Garza.
Yeah, that was dangerous too, because Jaden Cardenas playing that flat corner. Cover 2, he's responsible for anything short. As soon as Ariano comes up to throw that, he comes downhill and just misses taking that one back the other way.
Rodriguez has an opening up the middle, lowers the shoulder pads and lowers the boom, picking up a first down in the process. Watch this. Bang.
Inside zone. Gregwall just hanging on, trying to strip that football out. 5:50 left.
Well, Rodriguez coming here, spelling for Burton. And making some big plays. Timeout taken by Kerman. Maybe hoping to slow the momentum.
They had an uncovered receiver down here. Larry Flores in the slot was uncovered. Defender running over late. Damon Jenkins takes a timeout to avoid giving up a cheap one. First timeout of the second half for Kerman. 5:44 left. Nice drive so far from Madera again. Joel Ariano. Jesse Rodriguez. Young running back doing a nice job in for Burton. Just a little different speed that he works with out of the backfield.
We talked about this being a matchup of offense against defense. Kerman has kept Madera off the board second half.
Yeah, it's been a really nice job by this Kerman defense. Big fourth down stop on that last possession, up 7 and turning that into a 14-point lead. And it's been largely really that two deep shell. They decided that they're not going to give up the explosive plays. They don't mind if Madera moves the football. They don't mind if they work quick game. They don't mind if they work the RPO game, but they're not going to give up the big shot. And it's been difficult for Madera to execute all the way down the football field, get into the red zone and put points on the board.
Give it to Rodriguez again. He bounces down around the 25.
And that's what it is too. It's a light box, cover 2 deep safeties. So there is a numbers advantage in the box for Madera to run the football.
Rodriguez to the near side, cuts in behind a blocker, gets down to about the 21. Clock continues to run, approaching 5 minutes to go. Two timeouts for each team.
It's like man coverage on this 3rd and 5 snap from Kerman.
Pass to Rodriguez out of the backfield.
I think he's short. Very nice tackle. It was man coverage. That's a tough tackle. Seth Myers, the sophomore. There's a lot of space for the running back to work. You have to stay inside out. He does a really nice job getting his head across and making that tackle. Here we go. It's not over if Madera doesn't convert this, but it'd be really, really tough for them to get it done down 2 scores.
Ariano going to run, and he's not going to get there. Pushed back at the 20 and stopped there. Kerman will take over on downs.
And second straight possession, 4th down stop from this Kerman Lion defense. I don't think that was a design quarterback draw. I think that was a pass. Ariano saw some space, thought he could pick up that 1 yard himself. No, that was quarterback draw. That was design quarterback run game. But Kerman not fooled at all, sending some extra pressure, forcing Ariano up in the pocket quickly. Could not get back to the line of scrimmage before he gets hit, and now it's 4-minute offense for the Kerman Lions. Madera can stop it twice.
Remember last week all the big plays on 4th down? 4th down stops,
Yeah.
4th down, huge offensive plays on 4th down.
Yeah.
we're seeing a lot of that now.
And the reason why Central won that football game last week, the stops they got defensively on 4th down and the conversions they had on 4th down on the other side. Same for this Kerman defense tonight. I mean, 2 huge 4th down stops on the last 2 drives that Madera has had offensively.
2nd and 5, and that clock is running. Remember, you don't need just 1 score. You need 2 scores to tie, 2 touchdowns to tie.
We're getting into onside kick territory if Madera gets the football back.
A little dipsy-doo to Montalvo has a blocker out there as a quarterback. And he's run out of bounds short of midfield. What a play in that situation.
What? Are you kidding me? Did Kerman come to win this D3 championship, or did they come to win this D3 championship? 4-minute offense. We're just trying to run the clock out. Instead, we run a little reverse where we have to pitch it to our wide receiver coming back all the way to the other side of the football field. Well executed.
Yeah, you really have to trust your guys, because if it's not well executed, there's a chance you give them the ball at the 20-yard line.
Other than running out of bounds, to end that play, just go ahead and go down.
Now it's Gastelum breaking into the clear and taking it deep into the secondary.
That same little.
That's an Antonez. We keep number 15 and 16 have jerseys. Look,
look
an awful lot
exactly
alike.
the same. That same little misdirection, kind of wing tee action where they're pulling a couple of backside offensive linemen. They fake it one way, they counter back the other way. The 3rd time they've run that play for success tonight. Just a nice little wrinkle that Kerman has in their offensive playbook. And 2:45 away from the first in Kerman history football section championship.
And that was Jeremiah Gastelum on the play. This is Velez blasted.
You know who?
Knocked off his feet by Madrigales.
Don't even have to see the number. You know when someone gets hit in the middle of the field on a run play against Madera.
He just got Josue. Huh?
That's right.
Just got Josue. Just have to use that.
Yeah, just a big physical linebacker. Very impressive football player. Man, Damon Jenkins, congratulations. This is not over yet. 2 minutes left, but Kerman came in here, 3rd game on the road, spoke to Superintendent Gordon Pacheco before the game. He was excited for them. This team has worked so hard. Damon Jenkins in his 3rd year has really created a culture of winning, of doing things the right way, of executing it at a high level. This quarterback plays a great brand of football, understands what he's being asked to do, doesn't make mistakes, doesn't hurt his own team. This has been an impressive night for the Kerman Lions.
Timeout, Madera High School.
Madera takes his 2nd timeout. And they're starting to celebrate over there on the Kerman side. Fans are making a lot of noise.
Yeah, and Damon Jenkins telling them it's not over. It's not over. And we look back at this game, Ralph, it really comes down to 2 big plays, and both of them made by this Kerman defense at the end of the first half. From the 1-yard line, Kerman gets the stop, and then Joel Arellano on the quarterback draw, 4th down again. Down 2 scores, absolutely must-have score on this possession, and Kerman comes away with another 4th down stop.
Quarterback Adrian Torres, a junior, directing his team, his offense, trying to run out the clock.
Oh.
Going to get 5 yards closer.
That's it. That's all.
That'll get him a 1st down.
Dead ball. Encroachment on the defense. Number 26. Results plays a 1st down.
So it can be victory formation for the next minute 35. Madera with one timeout left. Velez inside the 10. Eight touchdowns in the first half of this game, 2 in the second half, both by Kerman. It was tied at 28 at halftime.
They did a nice job in the second half, really just not allowing Madera to hit an explosive play. Giving up the short stuff, giving up the RPO stuff, allowing him to run the football a little bit, playing that too high safety look. They executed better in the second half than Madera was able to do.
Velez into the pile. And they can count down the final seconds to history.
I don't think Kenny Pollinelli is going to use that last time out. They do need to snap it one time, and then they can start the celebration for real. Congratulations to the Kerman Lions. Superintendent Gordon Pacheco, head coach Damon Jenkins.
And all those fans
Stefano,
who made the
their
trip.
athletic director, Jessica Nees, principal. Yeah, everybody who came all the way down the 145 to watch this one in person.
Braving the cold, and there's the celebration.
Hats off. That was a fantastic, well-executed football game on both sides. But the Kerman Lions did enough tonight. 2 big fourth down stops. And they are Division III section champions and champions for the first time in Kerman history.
Wow, historic night for Kerman High School. The Kerman Football Lions, who are Division III section champions after tonight.